Alrighty, okay then. Okay, Shaun, Katie, The Conjuring.
Yes.
My second favourite horror franchise.
After Scream?
After Scream.
Okay.
Last one. Last one with Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, anyway.
I wonder if the last from The Nun will be in it.
Who, Vera Farmiga's sister?
Because they kind of did a little linky link, didn't they, on the second Nun film?
Did they?
Yeah, you don't remember?
No.
Did we not react to this for the channel?
I think so.
I'm sure like she had a moment where she saw like Vera Farmiga's eyes or something. And we were like, they are linking them, because we were like, why would they hire a sister? Apart from the fact she's just a really good actress, it's really interesting that they would have a sister.
Yeah.
It's really interesting that they'd have the sister there and not have that link of them being related.
Yeah, that does ring a bell. I'm not the biggest fan of the nuns.
Because she gets the eyes, doesn't she? She gets the eyes of whomever. The nun.
Right.
And it's like she has this moment where she's fighting her and she's like, oh, and she sees. I'm sure she sees her.
Oh.
Or maybe I'm just talking crap. That is a possibility.
Maybe. But yeah, this is the fourth one, The Conjuring, Last Rites. I don't think it's not right to say that it's the last one. I think it's the last Conjuring.
Right, there's going to be more in the kind of greater universe that they're doing.
So there's every possibility that Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga will be in it again, just
maybe
not as they are.
Yeah.
Doesn't one of them died, didn't they? Well, I mean,
he in real life he died first, I think.
They're both dead, but
because she was around when they were doing.
Second one.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the fourth one, so let's watch.
Don't touch anything. Everything you see in here is either haunted, cursed, or been used in some sort of ritualistic practice. Nothing's a toy.
Oh, there she is.
How many cases you guys have?
Cases.
My name is Ed Warren, here with my wife Lorraine.
Maybe 1,000. Every case is different. Every family's different.
Our daughter seems to be a teenager.
There's no going back. Anything can happen.
Oh. Oh, what was that?
I don't like it. Oh god.
So close to my birthday. Come on.
I hate when it's children and there's children toys involved. It really freaks me out.
Something's changed.
Oh.
Something's different.
Oh.
Is it involving the daughter, maybe? Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yes, I think it's involving the daughter. Ooh.
Oh, stop with the kiddie song.
I love it.
Oh.
I love that.
I hate the fact that it's like based on the case files as well. Like they actually went out and they did this stuff, and it's like, whether you believe it actually happened or not.
Yeah, right, here we go. I'll try and get it. No.
That's him from Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? You've heard Roger Taylor.
Yeah.
I hate.
That's awesome.
I hate.
That's awesome. I love The Conjuring. It's one of those things where I think it's just it's breathed new life into the horror genre. Like, as much as people try to like say, you know, they're not that scary. They are scary because it's like.
I think was The Conjuring the first kind of horror that you made me watch? When I used to go up to Nicole's, we used to watch a film like every Saturday. Was The Conjuring not one of the first ones that you got me to watch?
Might have been. I don't know, I can't remember. Alright, so let's go quickly through it. That's The Conjuring 2, because that's what the band had. The Nun, obviously. What was the thing in the first one?
The first one was that not the house?
Yeah, it was the witch, but what did he bring back? What was the souvenir that he brought back?
Was it not the mirror thing that the kid had, where she could look to see the little boy?
Well done, yeah, that's right. Right, so let's see if we can see it.
I mean, I can't. Isn't this scene is from the second one? Is it from the second or the first one?
It can't be from the second one because that's there. And no, it's not from the first or second one because that.
Is there not?
That is from the third one.
There's a scene like it where he says all this, isn't there? I thought it was maybe just from that film.
Yeah, no, that's from the third one. Obviously, there's Annabelle.
Yeah.
See, people say that Annabelle's the scariest thing that's come out of The Conjuring. I don't think she is. I've never found Annabelle that scary. I can't see it. It doesn't show you the first one. Unless it does somewhere and I'm just not seeing it. It was over here somewhere. Like, over this bit. Yeah, I think it's going to be sad when they stop making the Conjuring films because
I would just love to see, like, just going through all of the case files.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They picked out specific ones for specific reasons. But I would love to just see more of all the stuff they did.
Yeah. So
what is the story?
look at that. That's the daughter, isn't it? She's the daughter.
Then it's like there's a daughter, then there's a family.
There's Roger Taylor, apparently.
What's his name?
No idea.
Who's like, there's this little girl who I assume is part of the family that we say. That you see a little boy in the background as well. Is maybe our daughter more grown up and she's got her own kids? Is it maybe a daughter's family?
Yeah, maybe.
That's horrific.
But then there's this.
Yeah.
It's always girls, isn't it?
That's the little girl, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
always
not.
girls. I don't know why it always seems to be girls. Although, I suppose in The Conjuring 2, it was.
There was the kind of all the kids, wasn't it?
Even then, the girl was the main one.
She was the one that was being possessed, but there was the bit with the little boy where it was like, you have to tell them, you know. And
Yeah, there was. I think was there 2 boys.
no, a boy and there was an older little girl, wasn't
No,
there?
there was definitely 2 boys because there was the stuttering kid.
Was he not the one that stuttered?
Yeah.
I thought it was the same boy.
And then there was the other one.
No, I thought it was just 3. I thought it was the older girl, the one that was being possessed, and there was a boy that stuttered. I thought it was just one boy.
Maybe, but I'm sure there was 2. I'm sure there was 2 of each. There was definitely the 2 older girls.
And then the first one, it was just all girls, was it? Yeah. They were all girls.
Yeah, they were all girls in the first one. Then in the third one, there wasn't really any kids. It was.
There was that little one that was in one division. Because
oh yeah, that's right. The one who was
he's the
original.
one that was all like.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
it's not.
like
It
bricks
wasn't
back and that.
really about him, was it? It was about the
older
guy.
I feel like the third one for me wasn't as scary as the first 2. To me.
No, but it did have Denethor, son of Icthelion, in it.
Okay, so that makes it.
Yeah,
That makes it
it
alright.
was still okay. It was still a good film.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Is that a daughter?
Probably. It's that there. That's the thing. In a room full of mirrors, why is there just one reflection
Is that not Vera
standing up?
Farmiga?
No, she's in a thing full of.
I know, but just the hairstyle. I don't know why the hairstyle made me think it was her, but that's what I thought.
How dare you insult Vera Farmiga like that?
And then there's a person floating. Is that going to be Ed? Or no, that's the dad, isn't it?
Yeah.
From that family.
I think that's their daughter. I can't tell because she's aged from like 10-year-olds
She
to
always ages
19-year-olds.
in every film. She ages.
Ugh.
Ugh.
That's awful, isn't it? That's just hideous. I love it.
Don't like it.
I love it.
That's the thing of that. Ugh.
It's the best thing about the Conjurings is the design. The design of some of the characters is just awesome. Oh, it is. It's going to be such a shame when they stop. Yeah, it seems like it's coming closer to home, isn't it? I mean, well,
It's happened a few times though, isn't it?
Yeah, but not in this kind of way. I don't think.
Then there's a funeral and they're attending. Is the daughter there? Does something happen to the daughter? I don't know if anything happened to the daughter in real life.
I don't know. God, that wouldn't be very good, would it? Teddy bear.
She's got like a creepy little doll on the dressing thing.
Is this their house? I can't tell if that's their house or not.
Is that not the daughter?
I thought it was, but it might not be.
Or is that the mum maybe of the family that you see?
Do we ever see her in clothes like that? I don't know. But she just has to do the creepy crab walk, doesn't she? God, I love it. I do. I love the Conjuring. Yeah, it is. It's going to be sad for me, I think, when they stop making these films. It's going to be sad not seeing Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson together. I think that's what makes them so good, is their two chemistry. I think they're very well suited to each other.
Yeah.
They are the linchpin. You know, because like the nuns and the Annabelles, they all came from them, obviously. And it is their story more than anything else, isn't it? So it'd be interesting if we're going to keep on going with this Conjuring universe, where they go without Ed and Lorraine Warren.
I mean, they've popped up in other films and stuff, haven't they? Like you've said, maybe they will. Maybe they've just, this is the last of the Conjuring films, because they've kind of done the whole kind of start, middle, end.
Yeah. It's the last case.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they can't go back and like have them pop up in other films.
Maybe. Yeah. I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, because like they're all obviously connected, and there seems to be like a long running line through all of them, isn't there? Because like Nun's the bad guy in the second film, so they did the prequels films, and you would think that they all were leading up to the bit where she has the vision about Ed dying, because that's where it comes from. It comes from her. Then the witch. There wasn't really anything in from the witch in the first one in the Amityville that lended itself to being made into a prequel. Was there? The witch, I suppose. I mean, they could have done the witch, but
I mean, was the first one not the one where you see a different family, don't you, at the beginning, or is that the second one?
Second one.
Where she's like pretending she's like killing the family. That's the second one.
First one was the Salem witch, wasn't it? Who killed our child or something, and she was trying to make the mother do the same to hers.
Yeah.
But then she got Annabelle, and she targeted the daughter as well. Yeah, I don't know, so maybe they could have done it. I think maybe they did it on the nun just because the nun is absolutely terrifying. She's just got the look, hasn't she, that you can sell a horror film on.
I mean, they did Annabelle though, didn't they?
Yeah.
But Annabelle was in the first one.
How many Annabelles did they do? 4? Did they do 4 Annabelles?
You know, I don't even know that I've seen any of the Annabelles.
I've seen them.
I know I've seen like bits, I think maybe from trailers. But I don't think I've seen actually.
There's definitely at least 2. I think there might be 3.
Well, there's one with the older girls, isn't there? Because isn't there like a bit in one of the films where it's Ed and Lorraine talking to the two women?
That's in the first one. In the first one of this.
In the first Conjuring. What's that link sent to Annabelle?
Yeah. I mean, because I think
because they're like, it's not the doll that's possessed, it's one of you, isn't it? That was like the kind of
yeah. As far as I can remember, there's the first one in which nuclear family, well, not a nuclear family, a sort of new family get attacked, and one of the attackers possesses the doll, and that's when it gets.
There's one with like where it's like, isn't that like an orphanage or something?
Yeah.
There's a girl that's like is she paralysed or she's in a wheelchair?
She's got scoliosis or something.
Oh, right. I've seen that from a trailer because I thought that would be quite creepy because I think when they're like just unable to get away, that
I
would
think
be...
I've seen that one because I think, spoiler alert, I think in the first one the family get attacked by a man and a woman. I think the woman is the girl with scoliosis in
so that's
the second one.
Right.
Then I think it goes backwards again.
To the doll's creation, isn't it? Annabelle creation?
Something like that, yeah.
Isn't it like the daughter... hold on.
There's definitely at
The
least...
daughter dies and they're asking the daughter to possess the doll and they think it's the daughter and the doll. But it's not.
No, that might be the second one. Because in the second one, the orphanage is made because the doll maker guy, his daughter dies. His wife goes crazy. Not like horrible crazy, like she's completely depressed, she can't do anything. And she's got something wrong with her face. And I think they do that with the doll. They try and get their daughter to possess the doll. But it's not the daughter. You saying that did ring a bell. I'm sure there's a bit where she gets run over.
Yeah, I know. I just know there's a... With the... maybe that is the second one, Annabelle creation. Where it's like, I know the doll maker. Because there's a whole bit in the trailer where I think you see the doll getting made.
Yeah. How many Annabelles were there? 3. So Annabelle creation and Annabelle comes home.
Is Annabelle comes home the one where Ed and Lorraine are in it and it's the daughter?
Might be, yeah.
Because isn't it like McKenna Grace or something that plays the daughter on that one?
Maybe. So John and Mia, yeah, so that's the one where the family get attacked. Creation is the girl with scoliosis, I think. Yeah. And Annabelle comes home. Judy and her babysitter are left alone in the house after her parents leave to investigate a case. However, an unexpected guest sets Annabelle free, unleashing demonic activity in the house.
Yeah, it is McKenna Grace, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know the Annabelles to me were never that scary. Never that scary. It's a doll, for goodness sake.
I mean, I've not actually seen. I've just the only thing I know is from the trailers.
Yeah.
And I
Would
think
you like us to watch the Annabelles? Just to get Katie to get squirmy.
I think as well, because didn't they release like a video? I think it might have been before the last Conjuring was released, where it showed you the links of all the movies.
Might have done.
Like, and how where they all fall and like what order you should watch them in and timeline and stuff. I think I've seen a video on that.
Because then the third one wasn't possession, that was like rituals.
The third Conjuring?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was like a demon, wasn't it?
No, it was a wifey cursing them.
I thought it was like, I know, but I thought at the end it was like the demons after you or something.
Yeah, she gets taken.
She gets like, oh.
Yeah, she gets taken. Because she's supposed to sacrifice the guy's soul.
Mm-hmm.
But because they save him, they take her instead.
I'm sure it was a demon. She like summons a demon or something.
It might be, but it's not like...
But she's cursed them because she puts those weird things under the house.
It's not like just the Amityville and the
yeah.
And the Ironfield hauntings. It was a person doing it.
Creepy.
Was it good? See, even when they're not the best, because that wasn't as good as the first and second one. The first and second one are the best films in this franchise. Even though it's not that great, I still love it just because Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga.
Yeah.
They're just good together, aren't they?
It wasn't bad. I felt like it wasn't as scary is the first two. I found the first two like really, really creepy. That one was more like, it felt a bit more like kind of murder mystery. Was he actually possessed, like he's saying? Because there was a whole trial going on. Him being arrested. Is he actually telling the truth? Is he not? She's having all these visions, and he's just had a heart attack, and it's all very, you know.
The creepiest bit was the Ben, wasn't it? It was the kid
In the bed, like the water bed.
Oh yeah, that was creepy. Yeah. Who would ever want to sleep on a water bed anyway? That's such a stupid. I don't want to sleep in water. That's dangerous. I know. What if it busts and you slip in? You're dead.
You wake up and you're like, oh.
Yeah. Who's going to get you out? You can't knock on it. Can you? But no, I still enjoyed it, and it's primarily because of Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga. I just think they're just really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Patrick Wilson's a really good actor. Vera Farmiga's a really good actress, but they're really, really good together. They make you believe that they're Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the whole point of the movies, isn't it? Is their relationship and how it.
There was every possibility that this franchise could have failed if they didn't find a very good Ed and Lorraine Warren, but they did.
Yeah.
I mean, Patrick Wilson won me over because he's awesome. He's awesome, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in the second film when he sang the Elvis song,
I know.
I'm pretty sure every single human being alive fell in love with him at that point.
Just went, oh,
I know.
bless him. And I hate that as well, because they always put such cute moments in the films, and it distracts you from the fact you're watching a horror film, and then something happens and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
You know, you like the cute moments like reset you.
Yeah.
And it
What was it in the first one?
There's quite a few cute moments where they're like, they're making breakfast and he's like helping with the house and she's putting up washing and it's very domesticated and cute, and then all of a sudden it's like the mum's getting attacked again.
She was putting up the washing. That was really awful, wasn't it?
And the mum, and she's like,
lets go and it's like a silhouette.
Yeah, and then she's in the window. Yeah.
That's a question. What's your favourite scare? Because I know you don't. I know you don't have favourite scares, but
no,
in
the
every,
one that
in
really
every franchise, I have the one favourite scare.
In the first one, it was probably when Lorraine falls down into the basement, and she sees like the feet, and then it's behind, and then the wifey's like behind her.
Mm-hmm.
That like really made me jump. The clap as well. That really, like really. Yeah. The second one, maybe when the kid gets trapped in that room with the old man, and you just see his face.
Yeah. The second one, I think, is the best one because there's so many good scenes in it.
When he's going up the stairs whistling. That freaks me out so much.
So mine in the first one is... I think the scariest moments in any horror film is when something isn't there, when you can't say what's there. You don't know what it is. Yeah. So in the first one, there's a bit where the lass... I think it's Joey Ryan, is that what she's called?
I'm not sure.
She's an actress though, isn't she? She was in...
Joey King, is it not?
That's the one, yeah. She's in it and she goes, it's standing right behind you. And it's like a shadow behind the lass, and she just kind of goes... She just turns around. Because you're sitting there and you're going, there's going to be a jump. There's obviously going to be a jump scare.
I know.
And she turns the light on and you're like, oh, thank goodness. But those moments...
And the door slams.
And because it makes you rest, doesn't it? It makes your heart slow down. Because it's true. Yeah. But the second one, there's no argument for me.
With the tent.
No, the second one is when the daughter's in the hallway and she points and the nun's just standing there.
Oh, yeah.
And it just turns.
I forget about so many of these moments.
Walks it like that. To me, was like when I went, this movie is brilliant.
The nun in that one was horrific. Sure. The painting. Because Patrick Wilson had painted the painting like...
Yeah, and the fingers come on there. Oh, yeah. The second one is my favourite. I think there's nothing wrong with the second one. I think it's...
But the old man's in the water and he bites the lass's hand when they're in the basement. Because she because he's like, it's behind you. And then he looks down and he's just like... in the water.
Yeah. When she's in the room... When she accidentally goes in the room with all the crucifixes and she's trying to open the door, mother's trying to open the door and the guy grabs that and she goes, and he just goes, That bit's scary.
That's the bit I was talking about.
I thought you meant the bit, you know,
Oh
when...
no, is it? No, I'm not.
I
That's
thought
a
you meant
different
the bit
bit.
where she's in there and she's looking because all the crosses are turning. She's looking and it goes...
Oh yeah.
Does a full 360 of the room and it goes to the corner where there's a shadow and he just goes...
Is that not the same scene though? Because he goes, she's like on
Yeah.
the roof, he goes up the stairs,
Yeah.
and he's it's
'Cause
kind of a continuation.
When he grabs her, that's when she screams, and then she goes to the door, and Mother tries to open the door. That bit's really good.
Even the bit with the TV, where she's trying to fix the TV because she's got sent home from school, and he's like,
Second
Ugh.
one's just a brilliant. It is
God,
that was just a pure triumph. Anyone who says that sequels aren't as good, the second Conjuring film is so good. But then
We definitely did watch them at Nicole's because I remember like the way our living room used to be was that the doorway was behind the couch, and I was like, you need to close that door because everyone kept on leaving it open deliberately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also there's a bit in it that always makes me laugh when he's got the giant camera and he goes, oh, it's so light. It's just like one of those giant BBC cameras. Yeah. But that's good as well, how it looks, how it showed 60s and
Yeah.
70s and whatnot, whatever time it was. But anyway, enough reminiscing.
I know we're just talking about the scariest
I
ones.
love
now.
The Conjuring. I love The Conjuring. It's really pushing for my favourite horror franchise, but then I've always loved Scream. So
Scream, you could say, was more slasher thriller than horror, wouldn't you?
I think these are the best paranormal films. And that might cause a lot of stir because I'm not sure. Well, everyone always says Paranormal Activity, don't they? But I think these beat Paranormal Activity. But yeah, anyway, let us know if you'd like us to watch the Annabelles just to see Katie squirm. Like the video, let us know what you think of the Conjurings. What's your favourite scare? What's your favourite film? What's your favourite moment?
Cute moment.
Cute moment, yeah.
Yeah, between Patrick
Tell us
Wilson
all
and
how you
Vera
fell in love
Farmiga.
with Patrick Wilson. Because I'm pretty sure everyone's already in love with Vera Farmiga.
Oh,
Just 'cause
when they were telling the story about how it was like the first person who believed me and what did you do then? I married him.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
Oh, but no, because that's the setup. The payoff is when Patrick Wilson's then talking to the band, and she goes, "You married her," and he goes, "So you've heard the story?" It's like, okay, stop it. We already love you. And then it did the unthinkable. It made me think that Patrick Wilson was going to die.
I know. Even though we knew
Even
that
though I
Ed
knew he
Warren
doesn't
didn't die until later on.
Same with the third one. I was like, no. How
can't-
dare you
I
try and
know.
kill Patrick Wilson?
I know.
But yeah, what your favourite sweet moment is, and also who your favourite bad guy is, because there's a few there. There's a few. They're the good picks. Anything else you want to say? Who's your favourite bad guy? Did you say?
I really didn't like the witch when she's up on top of the wardrobe.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't like the old man. I felt bad for him when you realised he wasn't actually.
Yeah.
But before you knew that, the old man like whistling up the stairs and like biting people, like
Bill Wilkins. Is that what it was called?
something like that. And he's in the chair and she's all like, and the shadow appears over her while
That's
she's
such
talking.
a good shot. That is such a good shot because it transforms her into him
I know.
while he's sitting there. The camera doesn't move. That's so good.
Woo.
So is that who you're going with, the old man and the
Probably
witch?
the old man.
Mine's the nun.
Old man / nun.
The nun, I think, was just genius. Whoever came up with the nun deserves all of the money because that's such a genius
Yeah.
creation.
Yeah, the nun in the second Conjuring, like
Yeah,
incredible.
Really, really scary.
Terrifying but incredible.
But yeah, thank you for watching.